Hey friends, hey neighbors, it's Bubbles. Welcome to my first video where we're gonna talk all about rose pruning. Don't be scared. We're gonna cut a lot off, but it's gonna be okay, I promise.
Let's start with some protective clothing. Make sure you have a hat, gloves, a pair of sunglasses, you're wearing long sleeves, you have thick shoes on, and you have a bottle of water because you're gonna get thirsty. The best tools? You'll need a set of pruning shears, loppers, and a saw just in case things get crazy. Here's the plan. We're going to start with the thinning cuts that remove weak, dead, and crossing branches in blue, while the heading cuts discussed in the next tip are shown in red. This close-up shows rose stems with dormant buds. We'll want to cut 1/4 inch above that bud using a 45-degree angle down and away from the bud. If it's flowering or has red growth, it's not dormant, bestie. Cut lower until you find a dormant bud.
So now that we're ready to prune and we're letting go and we're giving up the fact that we're terrified of cutting this rose bush back, first step, cut it back 2/3 of its height. I'm not good at math. You don't have to be good at math either. More than a half of its height you're gonna take off. I like to use big old loppers. They're stronger, they're easier to use than using a hand tool. It's gonna make your hand kind of a grumpy-umpy by the time you're done. So I'm just gonna cut this back with loppers 2/3 of the height. So now you see what it looks like when I've given it a nice hack through. Come on, come in close. I'm not gonna bite, the rose bushes might. This is the point in your pruning session where you're gonna come into the rose bush and look for dead, diseased, or dying bark. All right, so we're gonna come in real low into this bush and you're gonna see nothing's happening here. Dead, diseased, and dying. We want to get rid of all of that.
Now that that's all complete, we're going to want to go in and take off all of the foliage, all of the red growth, all of leaves, everything that you see here. All you want to leave are those dormant buds.
While we're taking back all the foliage, I like to stop and think about life, do some meditation, some breathing. Pruning your roses is a metaphor for life, right? You're big, beautiful, but you've got disease, damaged wood, your heart hurts, someone's done you dirty, mad about work. Coming out to your rose garden is a great place to let it all go. And as each cut you make into this bush, you can let go of something that isn't serving you anymore. I'm looking for that bud.
Voila, here's our final product.
So we did it. We pruned the rose bushes. I'm exhausted, I'm sweaty. I let out a whole bunch of anger that I needed to let go of, and we are good to go. Next step for your rose bushes, let them sleep for a month. Go Mimi. Like my mother-in-law used to say, go Mimi. Let them sleep for a month. And then come back and follow my recipe for rose fertilizer and do that 1 month past. So in a month, come back and have some fun with me, okay? Hope you come back and see me soon. Bye.